Krásný dobrý den přeji, vítejte u 8. dílu hry Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Pojďme na to.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Alone? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village, with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
Romantika.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facilities to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Takže předpokládám, že se na chvíli převtělíme za doktora Watsona. Teda ne za doktora, ale do doktora Watsona. No ještě větší romantika. Ježišmarja. Já se bojím už teďka, tyjo. Mountains of Madness. To je pozitivní název. No. Doběj.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Přesně.
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By
Nej.
Jove, it cannot be him.
Lež.
Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No, nezní to moc
No.
přesvědčivě,
In my
Julie.
line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me to
you
get
wish
to
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
Ne,
I have
žádný
so much
pokoj
more to
pro
discuss.
hosty, to víš, že jo.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort
Ne.
Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate.
Ty jsi potvora.
Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Tak je mi to jasný. Dobře, není mi to jasný, jsem myslela, že se probereme ve Watsonově těle a budeme Sherlocka zachraňovat.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Na to asi nemám nervy.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
No, to asi ne, no. Je. No hezký to tu máte, tak jdem pryč.
You there! I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The gall. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Jo. Přeskočit.
R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly, it appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here. John Sallow, the tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already.
Zajímavý.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting. This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter? I can make out the names listed here. Looks like it's still operational. A painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted. A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken. A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything. Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker.
No, tak jo, no. Tam je nějaký zřízenec. No. Co to tady je, pro boha? křesílko vypadá fakt zajímavě. Nejsou to třeba náhodou ty stejné fotky, co už jsme viděli v tom sklepení?
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance. I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
Souhlasím.
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway. There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax. Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Odsaď jsme vylezli, že?
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment. The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp. Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication. Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Hehehe, jasně, můžu se hodit. Dermatilománie, co to je? Cože? Postupně zvyšovat dávkování, dokud na své dítě zcela nezapomene. Proboha, co se jí stalo? No.
What was that? Is someone there?
Ne, nikdo tady není.
I'm sure I heard something.
Tak co se stane, když tam vlezu?
Show yourself. Hey, what are you doing?
Nic. Jo. No tak fajn, no. Tady už jsme byli. OK. Ježišmarja, kde byly ty trubky?
This should suffice.
Mhm. Ty Sherlocku, co jsi to vypil, že se tak motáš? Mhm. A bum. Ne? Tak teď bum. Pro dnešek opět končíme, vážení přátelé, mějte se báječně, ahoj.